In this Hebrew 101 video, we're going to look at the Dagesh. And the Dagesh is that little dot that you see in many Hebrew words. We have two types of Dageshes. The first is the Dagesh Lene, and the Dagesh Lene occurs in only certain letters, and it represents a change in the pronunciation of those letters. Second, we have the Dagesh Forte, and it represents the doubling of a letter. So if you see my example below, we have Kitulu, we have two tets back to back. The first one on the right with a silent schwa, the second with a vocal. But Hebrew doesn't like two letters back to back that are similar like this. And so they'll assimilate the one on the right into the one on the left, and you get a Dagesh Forte, which is what you see over here on that I'm circling. This is Kitulu. This is the PL perfect third common plural, and this is a form that you'll see in the Hebrew Bible. The first tet has been assimilated into the second, and you get a Dagesh Forte. But if we were to spell it out, this is what you would see. Now the Dagesh Lene only occurs in 6 letters, and those letters are the Begad Kafat letters. I've listed them here going right to left. We have Beit, Gimel, Daled, Kaf, Pei, and Tav. And I call them Begad Kafat letters. It's just an easy way to remember them. The letters that I have underlined and capitalized represent their corresponding Hebrew letters. B for Beit, G for Gimel, and so on and so forth. So you'll hear me call these Begad Kafat letters. Now in ancient Hebrew, the Lene changed the pronunciation for all 6, but in modern pronunciation, the pronunciation is only changing the 3 Begad Kafat letters that I'm circling down below. And I encourage you to look at your beginning grammars to see how they change those letters in their pronunciation. Now the Dagesh Forte, it can occur in any letter, even the Begad Kafat letters, with one major exception, and that is the Dagesh Forte and the Lene for that matter will never occur in the guttural letters. And those guttural letters are the Aleph, He, Chet, Ayin, and especially Resh. So if any letter can get a Dagesh, or if the Begad Kafat letters can receive a Dagesh Lene and a Dagesh Forte, how do you tell them apart? Well, if you can discern the Dagesh Lene, then you will be able to distinguish any dot, whether it's a Dagesh Forte or a Dagesh Lene. And so I'm about to give you a couple of rules that will help you identify the Dagesh Lene. 2 things must be true for a Dagesh to be a Lene. First, a Lene only occurs in the Begad Kafat letters. So if right off the bat you notice a Mem with a Dagesh, it cannot be a Lene. It has to be a Forte. Or if you have a Zion with a Dagesh, it can only be a Forte. But if you have a Begad Kafat letter with a Dagesh, you have one more question to ask, and that is, where is that Begad Kafat letter located in the word? A Begad Kafat letter will receive a Lene in only one of 2 places. First, after a silent schwa. So we have Malki. That Kaf is a Begad Kafat letter after a silent schwa. So that Dagesh is a Lene. Or the Begad Kafat letter will receive a Dagesh Lene if that letter begins a word. So we have Davar. The Dalet is a Begad Kafat letter, and it's beginning a word, so it receives a Dagesh Lene. If these rules are not true, then you have a Dagesh Forte. And again, if you have a Begad Kafat letter with a Dagesh, one of these must be true for that Dagesh to be a Lene. Otherwise, you have a Dagesh Forte. And so I would encourage you to revisit your beginning grammars and look at um, what it teaches on the Dagesh so you can be able to tell the two apart. And so that concludes this video.